I, Tausif Ahmed, welcome you once again on this wonderful platform, Exampur, and you are watching me live. So, students, as you know that CGL exam is on your doorstep, and I am sure that you must be preparing very well and you must be working very hard. So, keep working, and your hard work will definitely fetch you positive results. Okay. So don't worry about anything, just keep studying and keep focusing on your target, and your target is SSC Cgl 2022, and after that do not stop, go for SSC CHSL 2022, because you have to appear in both the examinations, right? So let's start the class, and today we are going to discuss some questions, and these questions will definitely help you in your endeavor towards the examination. Okay, so let's start with question number 1. 2 hours have passed since he had fallen asleep. 2 hours have passed since he had fallen asleep. What is the error in this sentence? 2 hours have passed since he had fallen asleep. Yes. What is the error in this sentence? See, in this sentence, always remember that when present perfect is followed by since, past indefinite must come after it. Okay, because since is followed by time. Okay, and to represent time we can use just the past indefinite clause. No other clause can be used in place of past indefinite to denote the time. Okay, as we know that since is followed by time, so past indefinite tense should be used. Now here 2 hours have passed, so this is present perfect. Okay, no problem, it's correct. Followed by since, no problem. But after since we need past indefinite tense, but here past perfect tense has been given. So what we need to do, just remove had fallen and replace it by fell. Okay, 2 hours have passed since he fell asleep would be the right answer. Okay, 2 hours have passed since he fell asleep would be the right answer. Clear? Any doubt, any problem? Okay. Okay, so did you get this question? Did you get the explanation? Okay, now let's see the next question. Having broken down, the driver sent the car to the garage. Having broken down, the driver sent the car to the garage. What is the error in this sentence? Having broken down, the driver sent the car to the garage. Yes. Try to answer, man. I guess at least 4 students are watching me right now, so you should try to answer these questions. Okay. Rajendran, whoever is watching me, try to answer these questions. See, having broken down, this is perfect participle. Okay, so whenever a sentence starts with participle, whether it is present participle, that is ing, or it is having plus third form. Okay, ing or having plus third form, right? So if a sentence starts with ing or having plus third form, which is perfect participle, the rule is the subject of second clause should also be the subject of participle. If subject does not match, if subjects are different, participle is considered wrong. Okay, for example, here the subject of second clause is driver. But driver cannot be the subject of participle. Why? Because here we are talking about broken down, and a driver cannot be broken down. A machine broke down. Broke down is a phrasal verb which means to stop working. Okay, so this broken down is for car. It means the subject of this clause is car, not driver. So subject is mismatched, and if subject is mismatched, it means the participle is wrong. Error is in the first part. This is called misrelated participle. This is called misrelated participle. Okay, what is this called? Misrelated participle, or we can say dangling participle. Okay, there is a chapter called dangling participle. I have taught this in detail, okay, in my previous classes. Now, question number 3. He is one of those writers who has won acclaim the world over. He is one of those writers who has won acclaim the world over. He is one of those writers who has won acclaim the world over. See, relative pronoun who, which, and that. Okay, relative pronoun who, which, and that. The rule is relative pronoun is followed by verb which should agree with this noun or pronoun. Okay, verb after a relative pronoun must agree with the noun or pronoun before them. Okay, so here who is relative pronoun, and before who we have writers, which is plural. Okay, so who is followed by has, which is wrong. So here has will be replaced by have. Has will be replaced by have. Okay, this is a question of subject verb agreement. Okay, so the rule is verb after relative pronoun must agree with the noun or pronoun before it. Okay, so has will be replaced by have, right? The next one, the mason will not do the work except give the order. Now, this is a very good question, and not just students, many teachers will also get confused in this question. This is a wonderful question. Okay, this is the standard that only those who study English as a as a serious thing can answer this question. Please try to answer this question. The mason will not do the work except give the order. Would you like to give it a try? No, Rajendran. No. See, except means in addition to or but. Okay, and rather means instead of. Okay, now here if we have to keep the word except, give should be gerund, but this will not serve the purpose because here use of except is wrong. Okay, here except will be replaced by rather. Okay, the mason will not do the work, rather give the order. Okay, so here except will be replaced by rather. Okay, except will be replaced by rather. Clear? The mason will not do the work, rather give the order. Okay, the mason will not do the work, rather give the order. Okay. Let's see the next question. When students are ill, they find that they have a lot of work to catch up with when they return. Yes. When students are ill, they find they have a lot of work to catch up when they return. Now, this is a very interesting question. This is indeed a very interesting question. Mason. Mason means one who construct buildings. Okay, in Hindi we call it Raj Mistri. Okay, Raj Mistri. One who construct buildings is called mason. Okay. Yes. See, when someone goes, he returns. Okay. When someone goes somewhere, he returns. For example, my brother went to America, now he is returning from there. My brother went to America, now he is returning from there. So when someone goes somewhere, he returns, he come back. Okay, he comes back. But when someone is ill, we do not call return. When someone is ill, we do not use return, we use recover. Okay, because ill person does not return, he actually recovers. Okay, so here we are talking about students who are ill. Students who are ill, they find that they have a lot of work to catch up with when they recover, not return. Okay, so return will be replaced by recover. Return will be replaced by recover. Okay. Clear? Now, question number 6. Scarcely did I reach the airport, nervous and tense, then the plane took off, leaving me stranded in an alien place. Yes. Scarcely did I reach the airport, nervous and tense, then the plane took off, leaving me stranded in an alien place. What is the error? See, no sooner is followed by then, but hardly and scarcely are followed by when. So here we have scarcely, which is supposed to followed by when, but here then is given, which is incorrect. So answer would be when. Scarcely did I reach the airport, nervous and tense, when the plane took off, leaving me stranded in an alien place. Okay. So when has to be used in place of then. Okay. When has to be used in place of then. Okay. Now question number 7. The power to distinguish between differences is the basis of science and art. The power to distinguish between differences is the basis of science and art. Yes. What is the error in this sentence? The power to distinguish between differences is the basis of science and art. See, distinguish, here we have a word distinguish. Distinguish. Okay, here we have a word distinguish. Now distinguish means to difference between. Okay, so the meaning of distinguish is to difference between. Okay, that's why distinguish will not be followed by between. Okay, not just between but differences also. So distinguish will not be followed by between differences. Okay, now the next word, 8. I have seen her only once but I am liking her a lot. I have seen her only once but I am liking her a lot. What is the error in this sentence? I have seen her only once but I am liking her a lot. What is the error in this sentence? I have seen her only once but I am liking her a lot. What is the error? See, like is a stative verb. Okay, and we all know that stative verbs cannot be continuous. Okay, stative verbs cannot be continuous, so we cannot write I am liking. So here I am liking will be replaced by I like. Okay, I am liking will be replaced by I like because like is a stative verb. Now ask yourself, how many stative verbs can you recall? Can you tell me how many stative verbs are there? Let's see. How many stative verbs are there? Agree, appear, belong, include, involve, remember, okay, understand, suppose, demand, depend. Okay, sound, mean, matter, want, know, like, love, hate. All these are stative verbs. Okay, all these are stative verbs, and stative verbs cannot be used in continuous or perfect continuous tenses. Okay, stative verbs cannot be used in continuous or perfect continuous tenses. So here you should learn all these verbs. Okay, questions can be asked using any of these stative verbs. Okay, now before moving towards the next question, let us see and let us discuss the importance of this batch. Exampur has launched a batch exclusively for SSC CHSL 2022, and this is SAFALTA batch. Okay, SAFALTA batch. SAFALTA, why did we name it SAFALTA? Because we believe that this batch is going to bring glory, this batch is going to bring success to your doorstep. Okay, so SAFALTA batch, which is one-step solution for CHSL, particularly designed for CHSL 2022. Okay, so there is a wonderful team which will be teaching you, and the team members, the faculty members include Sanjay sir for mathematics, he is a wonderful teacher, Ankit sir for reasoning, Juhi ma'am for English, and there is a very dedicated team for GS also. Okay, So I am not there in this team, but everyone is very well experienced and very dedicated, and I will also be there on YT to help you out. Okay, so every faculty member is highly motivated and highly dedicated towards your success. Okay, so as far as the schedule, as far as the routine, as far as the content of this batch is concerned, this batch has a lot to offer you. Okay, this batch has lot to offer you. So 450 hours live classes will be there. Okay, 450 hours of live classes will be there. Live foundation classes for weak students. If a student is weak in any particular subject, he'll get foundation classes, especially these classes are especially for weaker students. Okay, class PDFs, and these class PDFs will be provided in bilingual mode, like Hindi and English both. So if you are comfortable in English or you are comfortable in Hindi, it is going to be very useful for both. Okay, daily practice paper, I'm sorry, mock test series, sectional test, and previous year paper. So there is a lot that this batch is going to offer you. Okay, now the price of this batch is 27.99. Okay, but if you apply code SSC50, if you apply code SSC50, you will get flat 50% discount, and the price of this batch comes down to 13.99. Okay, so you are getting this batch in just 1399. Okay, and we have these CHSL notes, complete syllabus. Okay, and you can avail these notes either in Hindi or in English, and the cost of these notes is just 1199. Okay, you will get these notes for 1199, and if you want to avail both, like the batch and the books, so batch is for 1399. Okay, and books are for 1199. Okay, but if you are availing of both the things, like batch and books, so the offer is you will get everything for just 1999. Okay, so this is going to be very lucrative thing for you. Okay, so you should go and get this batch today. Okay, 1399 for batch, 1199 for notes, and if you want both notes plus batch, you will get it for 1999. 1999. Okay, now for demo, if you want to watch demo videos, what you can do, download the application, and I am sure that you have already downloaded it, and if you haven't downloaded, then download it now, and you may need to update it. So once your application has been downloaded and it has also been updated, just go to the free course button. Okay, there is a button, free course button, just click on it and you will see this SAFALTA batch in SSC section. Okay, so when you see this poster, hit the view detail. Okay, and when you hit view detail, there will be classes for demo. Okay, every class is there for demo, and these classes are also live, not the recorded one. Okay, so once you have watched the demo classes, I'm sure that you are going to get this batch, because every teacher is just wonderful. Okay, so once you are done with the demo, 28th is the date when the batch is going to start, and routine classes will start from 28th, right? So before it, you have to purchase this batch. Okay, now let's move towards the next question. I told him that we enjoyed very much at the party. I told him that we enjoyed very much at the party. See, in this sentence, there are two errors, but in the same part. Okay, two errors are there, but in the same part. Error number one, this sentence should be in past perfect. Okay, this sentence should be in past perfect, like we had enjoyed first. Okay, it should be past perfect, because if you have studied the rules of direct and indirect, like narration, you must know that it should be in past perfect. Okay, and one more error is there. Enjoy is a transitive verb. Enjoy is a transitive verb. Okay, it must be followed by an object, and in case object is not there, reflexive pronoun should be there. Okay, now as we can see, there is no object after enjoy. There is no object after enjoy, so we must use reflexive pronoun. Now since the subject is we, the reflexive should be ourselves. Okay, so we enjoyed will be replaced by we had enjoyed ourselves. So error number one, tense should be past perfect. Error number two, there should be ourselves, which is a reflexive pronoun after enjoy. And why do we need to use reflexive pronoun? Because enjoy is a transitive verb, and transitive verb must be followed by an object, and if object is not there, we must use a reflexive pronoun to fill the gap. Okay, okay, now let's see the next question. John is working very hardly as the examination are fast approaching. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? John is working very hardly as the examinations are fast approaching. See, use of hardly in this sentence is wrong. It should be hard. Okay, it should be hard. Let me tell you the difference. Hard and hardly, both are adverb, but this is adverb of manner. Okay, and this is adverb of frequency. Hard is adverb of manner and hardly is adverb of frequency. Now hardly, which is adverb of frequency, is placed before the main verb, and adverb of manner is placed after verb plus object. Okay, so here we are not talking about frequency, here we are talking about manner. That John, how is John working? What is the manner? What is the way of his working? It's hard. Okay, so hardly will be replaced by hard. Hardly will be replaced by hard. Okay, now let's see the next question. He ate nothing since yesterday. I have just explained this question. Okay, he ate nothing since yesterday. What is the error in this sentence? He ate nothing since yesterday. You should give it a try. See, since is followed by past time. Okay, since is followed by past time, right? So here yesterday is past time. Okay, no problem. But when since is used with past time, it should be used with a present perfect tense. But here before since, the tense is past indefinite, and we need to change past indefinite into present perfect. So ate will be replaced by has eaten. Ate will be replaced by has eaten. He has eaten nothing since yesterday. He has eaten nothing since yesterday. Okay, Clear? Let's see the next question. Question 12. An experimental vaccine has brought glimmer of hope for the malarial researchers. Now this is what I call a good question. What is the error in this sentence? An experimental vaccine has brought glimmer of hope for the malarial researchers. What is the error in this sentence? And such questions are very frequently asked in examination. Okay? An experimental vaccine has brought glimmer of hope for the malarial researchers. Who would like to try? See, glimmer of hope, this is a countable noun, so we should add indefinite article a with it. So it should be a glimmer of hope. Okay, a glimmer of hope should be the right answer. A glimmer of hope should be the right answer. Okay. Okay, now the next one. Question number 13. After making me wait for 2 agonizing hours, the great man called me in and asked me, what do I want? Yeah, this is also a good question. This is also a good question. Try to answer it. Read the sentence carefully from the very first word to the last word, because error can be anywhere. Okay, error can be anywhere. Yes. See, whenever we use a WH word, whenever we use a WH word in between, it should be followed by subject plus helping verb, not helping verb plus subject. Okay, a WH word when used in the middle of a sentence, it is followed by helping verb, subject plus helping verb, not helping verb plus subject, because the such sentences are indirect sentences. Okay, such sentences are indirect sentences, and in indirect sentences we cannot use helping verb plus subject. Now as you can see here, we have a WH word what followed by helping verb and subject. Okay, so we have to remove do. Okay, now one more thing, this sentence is in past. Okay, so we have to remove do and replace want by wanted, because it should be in past. It should be in past. So what do I want? What do I want will be replaced by what I wanted. What do I want will be replaced by what I wanted. Deepak Singh, I do want. This has no meaning. Okay, in present indefinite tense, do and does are used only in interrogative and negative sentences. If the sentence is positive, we do not need to use do or does. Okay, so what I wanted will be the right answer. Clear? Now question number 4. The ebb and flow of the tides are now understood. The ebb and flow of the tides are now understood. What is the error in this sentence? The ebb and flow of the tides are now understood. The ebb and flow. See, the ebb and flow. The ebb and flow, like peace and prosperity. Peace and prosperity. Ebb and flow. These are compound nouns. Okay, and these are considered singular, not plural. Okay, bread and butter, ebb and flow, peace and prosperity, all these are compound nouns which are considered singular. So if these are singular, they must followed by singular verb. So here are will be replaced by is. Are will be replaced by is. Okay. Yes, Suresh, Rajendran, Deepak, everyone is right. Now the next one. The green paint on the wall provides a suitable contrast with the yellow doors. The green paint on the wall provides a suitable contrast with the yellow doors. Yes. Can anybody tell me the error in this sentence? The green paint on the wall provides a suitable contrast with the yellow doors. What is the error in this sentence? Can anyone tell? See, in this sentence, there is no error at all. This sentence is absolutely correct. Okay, this sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error in it. Okay, there is no error in it. This is absolutely correct. The green paint on the wall, there is no error in the first part. The green paint on the wall, absolutely correct. Okay, for paint we use on, absolutely correct. फिर provides. So here subject is green paint, which is singular. Subject is green paint, which is singular, uncountable. It should be followed by singular verb. So singular verb is there, provides. Now a suitable contrast. This is object, and contrast is followed by with preposition. So it is also right. It is also right. With the yellow doors. Okay. So the whole sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error. Okay. There is no error. Right. Let's see question number 16. Even today, it is incredulous to think that men have walked on the moon. Even today, it is incredulous to think that men have walked on the moon. What is the error? Yes, tell me the error. What is the error? See, here we have a word incredulous. Incredulous. Okay. Incredulous means something which can't be believed. Okay. One more word is there, incredible. So incredible also means the same, unbelievable, but incredible is used in a positive sense, whereas incredulous is used in a negative sense. For example, when we meet a thief or a cheat, okay, so we say that this person is a thief, we cannot believe him. This person is a thief, we cannot believe him. So the person is incredulous. The person is incredulous. Okay. But when we see something very good, like for example, if we see Taj, we say that Taj is incredible, hard to believe. Okay. So when something is true, but it's still unbelievable, we call it incredible. So incredible is like positive, and incredulous is used for negative. Okay. Like we call incredible India. Okay. So here incredulous will be replaced by incredible. Incredulous will be replaced by incredible. Okay. Clear? Okay. The next one. The fireman wore inflammable clothing for protection. The fireman wore inflammable clothing for protection. The fireman wore inflammable clothing for protection. What is the error? The fireman wore inflammable clothing for protection. Yes. See, the word inflammable. What does inflammable means? Inflammable. Inflammable means something that catches fire very easily. Something that burns very easily. If you see the bottles of deodorant or perfumes, there is a warning sign, highly inflammable. There is a sign, highly inflammable. Inflammable means something that catches fire very easily. Now, what students might think, that inflammable is the opposite of flammable. Flammable is easy to burn and inflammable is its opposite. It is not so. Okay, inflammable means something that catches fire easily. Okay, so the firemen do not wear inflammable clothes. They wear non-flammable clothes. Okay, firemen do not wear inflammable cloth. They wear non-flammable. So opposite of inflammable is non-flammable. Okay. Okay. Inflammable means something that catches fire very easily, and its opposite is non-flammable. So here non-flammable will be used. Non-flammable will be used. Okay. The fireman wore non-flammable clothing for protection. Clear? Okay. Now the next question. Beside food, the pilgrims carried some medicine. Yes. What is the error in this sentence? Beside food, the pilgrims. Beside food, the pilgrims carried some medicines. I have already uttered the answer, I guess. If you were listening to me carefully, you might know the answer. Beside food, the pilgrims carried some medicine. See here, beside will be replaced by besides food. Okay, beside will be replaced by besides. Okay, beside will be replaced by besides. Clear? Besides food, the pilgrims carried some medicines. Okay, now the next one. Adults suffering chicken pox can develop all kinds of complications. Adults suffering chicken pox can develop all kinds of complications. Adults suffering chicken pox can develop all kinds of complications. What is the error in this sentence? Very easy one. This is a very easy question. Yes, Vikramadit and Suresh, both of you are absolutely right. Suffer is followed by from. Okay, for example, I'm suffering from fever, I'm suffering from chicken pox, whatever. So suffer is followed by from. So here from will be used after suffering. adults suffering from chickenpox. Okay, adults suffering from chickenpox. Okay, now the next one. The well-known pianist had to practice for several hours a day even after he rose to fame. Actually, there are two errors in this sentence as I can see, and in different parts, not in just one part, in two different sections, two different parts. Two errors are there. Yes. Vikramaditya said, sir, we need paid batch from you where you'll teach us as per your way. Uh, Vikramaditya, see, Exampur has introduced a batch for CHSL, but I'm not there. Juhi ma'am is teaching there, and she is also a very good teacher. And I assure you that you'll enjoy her teaching very much. Okay, so she is a wonderful teacher. So you may purchase that batch. Okay, and I am there on YouTube, so no problem. Now, see, in this sentence there are two errors. One, the spelling of practice. Okay, the word practice is a noun. Okay, and practice, which has se, practice, is a verb. Okay, practice is a noun, practice, tise, is a verb. Okay, now so here to is followed by verb, so here the spelling of practice is wrong, it would be practice. One more error is there, which is even after. After is followed by perfect tense. After is followed by perfect tense, but the tense here is past indefinite. So rose will be replaced by had risen. Rose will be replaced by had risen because after is followed by past perfect. Now you must be thinking that in examination we have to choose just one option. So how is it possible to have two errors? See, this can be a typing mistake. In examination you won't find errors in two different parts. Okay, errors will be there in just one part. Okay, this is some typing error, right? In examination either 2 or 3, any one error will be there. Okay, clear? Yeah, Dimpy, yes, Dimpy, you are absolutely right. See, she's much better than I, and you'll enjoy her classes more than you enjoy my class. Okay, so you should not worry, and you should, purchase the batch today itself. Okay, question number 21. But before moving towards the question, let me again remind you of this batch which I have already told you. Okay, you must avail of this wonderful opportunity you are getting by Exampur, and this batch is exclusively for CHSL. Okay, so if you haven't planned to purchase this batch, to subscribe to this batch, subscribe it to it right now. Okay, I have already told you all these details. Now question number 21. The Prime Minister was asked to write a foreword to the book. Yes. The Prime Minister was asked to write a foreword to the book. No issues, Dimpy. No issues. Absolutely no issues. See, learning is important. Source of learning should be good. Either it is I or anyone else. Okay. The only thing you need to learn is to choose the source of learning well. Okay. You must know how to filter the educators, right? Let me tell you something. When I was young, when I was a student, I'm still a student, but when I was studying in my college days, I'm talking about, I made a mantra of success. I guess I have already told you, because I tell this in almost every batch. I had a mantra, and the mantra of success was, I guess I have told you this earlier. This was the mantra of my success. Okay. So S means to study. S means to study. O means to observe. Okay. F means to filter. Okay. L means to learn. I means to implement. And S means to sustain. This was my mantra of success when I was studying, when I was a student and I was at your age. Okay. So the very first thing is study, and study. Study as much as you can. Okay. Then observe. Why observe? Because everything is not there in books. There are a few things that you need to observe. Okay, and you need to observe closely. So first is study. When you are done with your studies, start observing things. Okay, start observing things. Then filter, because everything that you study and everything that you observe is not worth keeping with you. Okay, so learn how to filter them. Okay, you have to sustain with only those things which are important, which are beneficial for you. So first you have to study. Okay, then you have to observe. Then you have to filter the unnecessary things. And when you are done with filtering process, you need to learn important things well. And once you have learned them, implement, because mere learning will not help you. Mere learning will not help you. You will have to implement them. And once you have started implementing, sustain, because patience is very much required. Okay? Clear? So I am a student of banking and also a wife. So I have a lots of responsibility in hand after all completed my work, and I also try to study, become a banker. Dimpy, you will definitely become a banker, and you will definitely get much better post. Okay. See, yesterday I was teaching somewhere, and one of my students asked me that, sir, I am in stress, I feel pressure, and this is hindering my class. So I told him not to feel pressure in a negative sense. Okay, pressure is very much positive. Okay, even a cooker does not cook if pressure is not there. Okay, so for cooking we need a pressure cooker, a cooker which has pressure. To get success, to be successful in life, we need pressure, because we perform better when there is a pressure. Okay, so pressure, stress, all these things are very important for life. Okay, so Dimpy, I am 100% sure, dear, that you are going to make it very well one day. Don't worry. Okay, and you will be a proud banker, you will be a proud wife, you will be a proud human being. Okay, not just this, you will be a proud daughter, proud sister, proud friend. Okay, so don't worry, you are going to get it one day, right? Now, question number 22. I must compliment you on your good manners and your impeccable behavior. I must compliment you on your good manners and your impeccable behavior. Yeah, that's the spirit, Dimpy. You will be a banker next year, and I promise you to have a account in your bank. Okay, once you are banker, just let me know that in which bank you are working. Okay, and I'll be there to have an account, and I'll tell people that she's my student. Okay, I must compliment. See, the spelling of compliment is wrong. Okay, compliment. These are two different words. Okay, so compliment means to praise someone. To praise someone, and compliment means something that completes. Okay, so here complement, PLI, is required. You know, I always wanted to be an officer in Indian Army. From my childhood, I only dreamed of becoming an army officer. And in 2003, I faced my SSB after clearing examination, after clearing NDA. I faced my first SSB in 2002. Okay, I did my 12th in 2002, and after doing my 12th, I cleared written exam, NDA exam, and I faced my SSB. But very unfortunately, just before the SSB, I met an accident, and I got injured badly. And due to that accident, I could not pass the medical test there, and I could not concentrate on the whole process. So I got rejected, like I could not make it, and I lost hope. I thought that now I am good for nothing, I cannot do anything, because the only dream of my life was to become an army officer. But life never ends. I moved on. Okay, and you know, yeah. But Dimpy, unfortunately, I couldn't be one. Okay, so these were the errors, right? Okay, Vikramadit. So, so there is no difference now between you and I. We both of us are the rejected ones, huh? Both of us are the rejected ones. So you should not worry. You'll definitely get something better than this. Okay. So this is a close test for you. This is a close test for you. Blank, so long ago, virtually everyone seemed blank, that a seizable majority. So here we have the first blank. What should be there? See, far so long has no meaning, so long so ago has no meaning, and not, no. There should be not so long. Okay, not so long ago. Not so long ago. Now see, Dimpy, Vikramadit, everyone, you and I, everyone, we all are the rejected ones. And remember one thing, only the rejected ones are those who create history. Okay, someone who has never been rejected cannot achieve success, because rejection is very much required to be huge. Remember this. Okay. So here, not so long would be the answer. Okay, not so long would be the answer. Now, not so long ago, virtually everyone seemed. Not so long ago, virtually everyone seemed satisfied, positive, presumptuous, or confident. So everybody seemed confident. Everybody seemed confident. Okay. Not so long ago, virtually everybody seemed confident that a sizable majority of British voters. Let's see the next one. Not so long ago, virtually everyone seemed confident that a sizable majority of British voters should reaffirm that, their faith and confidence in a united Europe. Unfortunately, what was considered to be a remote possibility has actually become a very ominous, okay, become a very ominous reality. A small majority of voters blank to take Britain out of European Union. So let's see. Not so long ago, virtually everyone seemed confident that a sizable majority of British voters should reaffirm their faith and confidence in a united Europe. Unfortunately, what was considered to be a remote possibility has actually become a very ominous reality. A small majority of voters had opted Britain out of the European Union in the referendum held on June 23. Okay. So closed test is nothing but fill in the blanks in a paragraph. You just need to read the paragraph carefully and you will be able to fill the blanks. Okay. Closed test is the easiest thing. Okay. You just need to pay a bit attention. Okay. So this much for today, guys. And remember one thing, that I, Tausif Ahmed, am always there with you to help you. Whenever you need me, just get in touch and I promise to help you anytime. Okay. Exampur is always with you. Okay. See you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.